All right, sports fans, welcome on Monday, Sports Night with Jorge. Thank you so much for joining in. Thank you so much for those that have subscribed. We have a lot to talk to about tonight. Actually, today, not tonight, but you could call it Monday anyhow. Miami Dolphins. They'll be drafting on the third round. We have the combines on the 27th of February. And then we have our free agency within a month or so. So we have a lot to talk about, and then we have also the draft coming up. So I'm going to talk about these three individuals before I get to the point that I want to get to, guys. I do have concern with the Miami Dolphins. If you are a Dolphin fan, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you're not, that's okay. We talk here all sports, baseball, football, basketball, you name it. Um, I'll be talking about the Atlanta Falcons too, pretty soon too, also, because I live here in Georgia. So anyhow, which is the home team. But I'm a Dolphin fan, but that's okay. I told everybody that we will try to get every team that we could get here, get involved, and try to talk about each team in the NFL. So we're talking Miami Dolphins, and we are preparing ourselves because, guys, Miami have 26 players that's going to be unrestricted free agents. So let's get started with this for a second. See, Dolphin players are currently scheduled to become unrestricted free agent in 2025. Let's start with quarterback Tyler Huntley, running back Jeff Wilson Jr., wide receiver Braxton Berrios, wide receiver River Craycraft, wide receiver D. Eckridge, who had the injury at the end of the season, tight end Jack Stoll, offensive lineman Leon Eichenberg, guard Robert Jones, guard and slash tackle Asek Wynn, tackle Kendall Lamb, offensive lineman Jackson Carmen. Defense and special team. Here's a guy that I would like to sign back. Calais Campbell. Defensive tackle Benito Jones. I want to be sure that I think he really left. I want to be sure, but we just want to verify that. I think he got picked by somebody. Defensive tackle Matt Dickerson. Defensive tackle Deshaun Hands. Linebacker Duke Riley. Linebacker Emmanuel Agla. Linebacker Anthony Walker Jr. Linebacker Tyler Dobson, linebacker Cam Brown, linebacker Tyrus Browser, cornerback Siren Neal, of course, safety Javon Hollins. He's not. Listen, I've been talking about Javon Hollins lately. He's going to do the same thing that Wilkins did. He's going to pick up a team. He's going to go. I don't think the Dolphins are going to sign him because it's a lot of money, guys. And remember, he's been injured. Safety Jordan Porter, I think he'll be gone. He won't be here. Defensive back Alea Campbell. And then you got left safety Jake McCade. Let me read you about the other three guys that are left here already that we just got cut early in the season. Actually, earlier than we expected. We're going to talk about the Miami, announced the release of Kendall Fuller and running back Raheem Mostert and tight end Durham Smith. Fuller started 11 games for the Dolphins, guys, after signing an unrestricted free agent on March 18, 2024. He totaled 50 tackles, 37 solos, 7 passes defended, 1 fumble recovery during the 2024 season. Fuller has played 9 seasons in the NFL after being drafted by Washington in the third round, 84th overall on 2016, and for a draft from Virginia Tech. Fuller spent 6 total seasons with the Washington Commanders, 12-16 to 12-23, and 2 with the Kansas City, 12-18, 12-19, where he won Super Bowl during that season in 2019. Raheem Mostert spent the previous 3 seasons with Miami 2022-2024, appearing in 44 games with 30 starts with recording 475 carries for 2,181 yards, a total average of 4.6, and 23 rushing touchdowns. He added 75 catches for 538 receiving yards. with an average of 7.2 yards and 5 touchdown reception. In 2023, Mostert led the NFL with 18 rushing touchdowns and was named to the Pro Bowl for the first time in his career. He also set a single season record, franchise record, for the most total touchdown in the season, 21. The most rushing touchdown in the season, 18 in 1923, as he part of the number one overall offense prior to signing with the Miami Dolphins as an unrestricted free agent in 2022. Mostert played for 5 different franchises across the season: Miami, Baltimore, Cleveland, Chicago, San Francisco. Originally, he was drafted free agent out of Purdue when he signed with the Philadelphia in 2015. Now, Durham's Mike uh, was a fourth round pick, 123rd overall by Miami in 2018. Draft, he has played 112 games, 74 starts over the past 7 seasons, 218 to 2024. Smite total 132 reception for 1,228 yards, a 9.3 average, and 3 receiving touchdowns, along with 4 carries for 4 rushing yards, a 1 point average, and 1 rushing touchdown. He played collegiately at Notre Dame. So those guys has departed. Here's one thing I'm gonna say about the Miami Dolphins, guys. They're gonna have to, bite the bullet here, because with the salary cap that they have, and of course the help of the NFL, that was a big plus, helping the team. Actually, the NFL helping a lot of teams this year. The Dolphins has 26 players set to become unrestricted free agent on March 12th. The big one, once again, guys, is Javon Holland, expected to enter free agency. Okay, because the team is not planning to tag him. So Hollins is expected to desire to remain with the Dolphins, but he's open to explore any option he wants. One question here is going to be, to my knowledge, is quarterback Tua Tagovailoa. The team is evaluating in the quarterback situation, especially concerning Tua Tagovailoa health. Tua missed 6 games in the previous season due to injuries, raising concern, guys, about his long-term availability. Speculation suggests that the Miami Dolphins might consider drafting a quarterback. Uh, Dylan Grable from Oregon being mentioned as one of the potential on a mid-round pick, of course, if he's available. Miami pick 13. So once again, the salary cap, the Dolphins are facing salary cap issues, projecting to approximately $8 million over the cap. The situation may limit it to their ability to sign free agents and could necessarily restructure contract and releasing players to create cap space, which they already did. They released Doran Smythe, Kendall Fuller, and Raheem Mostert. They saved some money there, but of course, more to come. They could restructure contract. They could do so many things. Okay. Once again, the Dolphins do hold the 13th pick this year, so I'm gonna go offensive line. That's my choice. We have the NFL Combine coming up on the 27th. Actually, 3 days from today. So, and then we have, of course, our free agency and our tampering and all that coming up, and then we have the draft. So, listen, the list that I gave you guys right now, that I was showing you guys. Oops, sorry about that. About you guys. We need a backup quarterback. So Tyler Huntley was a good uh, running back. Jeff Wilson, I don't think we need him. I think he was a good running back, to be honest with you. But I can see that Miami, it's full in the backfield. But here's one thing you guys haven't noticed. Uh A-Chain. A-Chain has been injured lately, and his injury has me concerned because he has concussion a couple times already. That's one thing just keep in mind. Wide receiver River Craycraft, always injured. Uh, I like Braxton Barriers, but same results, injuries. Good kickoff returner. That's what I will keep him. Wide receiver D Eckridge, I mean, good receiver, but unfortunately he had an injury at the end of the season. Tight end Jack Stoll, he'll be gone. We got Snoo Smith from Atlanta, who had a great year last year for us. You know, he broke records as a tight end. Uh, Guard Robert Jones, questionable. Isaiah Wynn, another questionable. Kendall Lamb, um, maybe questionable too, but offensive lineman Leon Eggenberg, I mean, he needs to go. Outside Jackson Carman, maybe he needs to go too. Now, on the defensive side, specialist side, as you see in the bottom here, Calais Campbell, I will sign him. And like I said, I think defensive tackle Benito Jones, sorry, it's gone already. Defensive tackle Matt Dickerson, um, I don't think we'll sign him. Deshaun Hand, I think, because I have to look it back, I think he's gone too. I think he's gone. Duke Riley, great guy, but time to go. Linebacker Manuel Agla, another thing. Another one that probably could go, Anthony Walker, great season. I think I'll keep him. Linebacker Tyler Dobson, great guy. I think I'll keep him. Cam Brown, questionable to me. Linebacker Tyrus Bowser, I think he pretty decent. Cornerback Saren Neal, I think I'll keep him. Safety Javon Holland, we know he's gone. Jordan Poyer, bye bye, see you, man. That was probably one of the worst signing for the Dolphins. Defensive back Elijah Campbell, time's up with him, and then Jake McCade. So we could be talking this all day. Um, Miami should build from the draft. I think they have to spend their money this year very wisely. Okay, I know there'll be restructure on the contract, probably Tariq Hill, Terran Armstead, whatever his name is. God forgive me, I'm terrible saying names, but might have to go. I mean, we can't continue to have players in our team with injuries. That is a no-no, guys. And I know football injury is a part of football. Okay, but you got to protect Tua Tagovailoa. See, this is my two things for the Dolphins this year: Tua and running back A-Chain. I'm worried that Tua it's not ready for the season. I'm worried that Tua does have a major injury on the hip. Not as much as the concussion, but as the hip. A-Chain, another reason that I'm very skeptical because I don't think he's a great running back. But man, is he getting injured a lot? Ask me if I'm wrong because I haven't talked about it, but looking at the numbers, had a great season, had 800 yards, then got injured. Then he already had two concussions in this league. And that brings concern to the Miami backfield. Now, Jaden Wright, he's a good running back. I think he'll be excellent with Miami. But looking at the roster, Miami has a lot to fulfill in that team. I mean, they have positions after position. I mean, you were talking offensive lineman, quarterback, cornerback, safety, offensive lineman, guard, left tackle, right tackle. I mean, they're gonna have to fulfill it. I mean, I'm sorry. I mean, there's no other way for this team to succeed if they want to go to the next level. Which right now, like I tell you guys, is it for Miami. I mean, I sent some shorts out there, some videos out there, you guys to look at on my shorts. Uh, I made a nice video today. It's like a little intro. We have the draft coming up, so and I'm gonna try to go live hopefully that day. So I mean, if you're a Dolphin fan, yeah, I'm maybe I don't sound optimistic. I don't sound very excited about the season. I am worried because I don't see in myself. I don't see. I don't feel secured. That's the word I want to use. I don't feel secure with this team. McDaniel. Finally, he's not going to make the play calling, which is great. But that's something that we have to look on down the road. Tyreek Hill, what this offensive coach is going to do with his team. Is he going to open up the pass? Listen, we got an excellent running game, but there's a lot of questions to be answered because listen, this team cannot afford an injury. Now, of course, you're talking about 17-game season, but we can't afford it. I mean, I heard Bosa might get released from the Chargers. That'd be a good pick for the Dolphins. Of course, if the money's there. See, I think they're going to spend their money wisely. I don't think they're going to go crazy. I think they're going to build around Tua, which that is a good thing. Now, let me tell you what I have coming up probably Wednesday. Um, I've been working on it this past weekend. Uh, you guys saw my podcast last time about that being the best. It's not always good. Well, this time we're going to talk about pride and ego, and we're going to talk about fan and fanatics. I'm going to try to combine both together, but hopefully I could do that. If I don't, I'll keep one subject at a time. Um, One thing also I'm going to talk about is Coach McDaniels. Okay, the level of passion and the level of commission of commitment. Sorry, not commission. Sorry about that. There's. I'm worried for the 2025 Miami Dolphins. I would like them to see win at least a playoff game. Take that monkey off their back. It's going to be difficult. I mean, I don't do my picks. It's too early. I mean, of course, football's way away from here, and I said I put a short there. Miami won the AFC East, and that's me just having fun and having. But if Buffalo signs Javon Holland, if Buffalo can sign one of these defensive players out there, I mean, there's a lot of good players, and I haven't given you the list of free agency because there's a lot of free agency out there. That's amazing that they're good players, and good quarterbacks too. So, and rumor came out again that Tariq Hill. We're talking about Aaron Rodgers coming to Florida. See, this is why I can't stand rumors, guys. I can't. you know, we make things up because we want the fans to get involved. Hey, man, if we get this guy, listen, I'm tired of the Dolphins signing all these players, spending all this money, and look where they got so far. No playoff run. So don't tell me that Greer has done a great job. I'm not going to talk bad about the individual. I'm not going to say about, it is a business. You bring the players in and you're supposed to have the best team in the field. That's why I told you the best is not always good because of their ego and their pride and it gets into their head and I'm getting the big contract, I'm getting paid for it. It's my job, it's not yours. I'm gonna do mine, you do yours. Once you get into that turmoil and that critical situation with the team, you can forget about it. You can forget about it. I mean, you're never gonna win in this league because there's always a selfish individual. There's always a person that wants to be better than you, but it takes a team effort. And that's one thing that Miami needs to do. Miami needs to work as a team, especially 2025. Now, like I said, McDaniel, was taking away his offensive duties, which is fine. Okay, now let's see what happened. Now we have a new offensive coach. How can Tua adapt to this coach? See, that's the stuff. There's so many questions, and so many things we can answer, but we don't know until the guy's here. When the guy's here and he gives the playbook, what's going to happen? We could talk about it, argue about it, say so much about it, but we're not going to know nothing until the season actually officially start. This is the first time that Tua is going to have besides he had two other offensive coaches. They had two offensive coaches when Lowe's was here, and it was a chaos. Then came McDaniel, and McDaniel was the one who converted Tua, who he is, which you got to give him credit on that side, okay? But at the end of the day, when you play football in so many years, people know what you do. Now it's time to change what you do because, listen, that's something that hurt Miami the last 2 years. Records are meant to be broken. But if you tell somebody right now, whether you win the Super Bowl or break a record, they will tell you I'll take a Super Bowl, not the record. Look at Dan Marino. He'll tell you that. I'll trade all my record that I broke at the beginning of the season when I was here as a Dolphin, which but I still believe he is the best quarterback out there. Even though I'm old school, I like Joe Montana, Dan Marino, and not taking anything away from from Mahomes or Brady or the other guy, but listen, there was nobody better than Dan Marino. Period. Even when you see Joe Montana talking about Dan Marino, it is amazing. But anyhow, guys, thank you so much. Those that have subscribed to the channel, keep subscribing, guys. The important thing is I need you guys to add to the comment. Add your comment section. Be sure you hit the thumbs up. That is very important for me, guys. Like that, I could get more information, more stuff. I could interact with you guys, talk to you guys, get you more information. I'll be getting more resources with the Atlanta Falcons. I think that their rookie quarterback, uh, Penix, whatever his name is, I'll call him Phoenix last time. But the guy's young. He's good, man. He showed a lot of poise at the end of the season. I just hope Atlanta could get him a good, surrounding of players that could help him. I mean, Kirk Cousin. They're talking about Kirk Cousin coming to Miami. They got Aaron Rodgers coming to Miami. I mean, the rumors are just rumors, guys. I'm not gonna go into that. This is just like I said. I don't believe it. So, but anyhow, thank you so much once again. Those that have subscribed, those that haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. Yes, I'm still under the weather. I don't know what's going on with me. I gotta go see a doctor or something. I'm losing sometimes my voice, my throat is hurting me. I don't know why in the world. And of course, we've been hot, cold down here. Hot weather, cold weather, hot weather, cold weather. Now tomorrow we got rain, so all that comes in play and people get sick. So, but anyhow, God bless you guys. Like I said, one more thing, guys. I love you guys. Thank you so much. I really love you guys. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for tuning in, watching the channel. I appreciate that, guys. I always give you a word of encouragement. I always try to keep you, you know, just try to stay positive, man. Stay positive. I mean, life is too short. Enjoy the moment. Spend with your family. That's the most important thing. All we do is about videos and recording and all that. This is just fun. This is entertainment. Same thing as sports entertainment. There's something just to keep you going and get information, get people involved. I would like to have my people chat and get together and we will and I'll do it. And the only thing is, if you don't have your bell on and notification on, you don't know when I'm going live or not. That's important. But anyhow, you guys have a blessed night. Thank you so much. And once again, thank you for subscribing for the channel. And I'll leave you with this. Have a good night.